Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be an episode on the winter storm that is going to be affecting the Mid-Atlantic region and the Northeast. It's going to be more affecting the Mid-Atlantic region than the Northeast, so this is definitely well deserved for the people in the Mid-Atlantic region. I know they have been wanting a good snow for the past several months or even years, ever since Winter Storm Jonas. So Winter Storm Toby may be the storm for them, and you can see that this storm is going to be quite powerful, but again, the snowfall totals are going to be much more higher than expected with this storm at this strength. You could see, it's going to be powerful, but it's not going to be blizzard conditions with this storm by far. So if you see anyone posting blizzard conditions are going to be expected, I don't think that's going to happen. However, winds could be strong, but not blizzard conditions. And let's get into it. So this is the GFS. Oh yeah, before this video starts, or just even in general, guys, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. It really helps a lot, so just try doing that, and that would really help me out a lot. So the GFS, you can see, shows a lot of snow tomorrow in the afternoon. So this is where it is right now, severe weather in the south. And I would be covering the severe weather, except there's already much to cover in the north, so I'll be making a video on that, on this winter part, not the severest part. And you can see this storm kind of like widens out, elongated low pressure, and it sends a wave of snow all the way to central Indiana. So that's very far. Look, it's way over here off the coast Atlantic, and the farthest snow band is in Indiana. And then the storm has some heavy snow bands around, oh, say like Long Island, and this is around like 7-8 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. And this quickly does not really ramp up into a huge nor'easter like some of the others did into Maine. It just kind of skims off coast. However, the snow totals are still significant. You could see, let's go, this is GFS. You can see how it's pretty widespread, the snowfall totals. So let's go to the Mid-Atlantic region, and I'll show you what I mean. So you can see the highest snowfall totals are going to fall in the Appalachian Mountains, and they're going to be around 9 to 10, 11 inches. I don't think there will be 20. However, that's definitely a possibility. But you can see overall widespread amounts of 11, 10, 9, 8, 12, 13 inches of snow. So the most confident area that I am right now, that I'm in, or like the most confident area that I am in right now is southern Pennsylvania, due to the fact that all the models agree on it. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Hold up. You can see New York City with the GFS is around 3.4 inches, Boston 3.5 inches, Philadelphia around 5.6, 5.5, so 3.8. So that's definitely quite big snow totals. However, I think there'll be more. I think the GFS is underestimating it. I don't think the GFS is really correct. So now let's move on to the NAM 12KM, the one that has been the most accurate in the past, and it probably will be the most accurate. Not trying to sound like if I know my stuff completely, but I definitely do know a little bit due to the fact that this NAM has been accurate for the past 5 storms. So history is very important, and you can see again very elongated low pressure all the way into central Indiana, and this storm gets, like I said, it just kind of skims Boston, the main coast, and then just swarms off and then strengthens further out there. If you're wondering, the NAM, it's leaving a lot more snow. You can see how widespread that is, and the NAM is potentially leaving up to 20 inches, which is definitely possible. However, I don't think it will happen, but up to 20 inches is possible. You can see again southern Pennsylvania, the hotspot, just like with the GFS. However, the other areas like Philadelphia, 7.8, 7.7, Trenton, New Jersey, somewhere, I don't know exactly where it is, but you can see it's quite a decent snowfall total. New York City, 7.8. Philadelphia is going to be somewhere down here, 6.7, 4.5. And Washington, D.C., 6 inches. So a very big March snowstorm. It's very late in the season already. It's March 20th, and there's a big snowstorm coming up. This doesn't happen that often. You can see Columbus, Ohio getting a lot of snow also. So the snowfall rates won't be too incredibly high. It's just the fact that the snowfall will be lasting for quite a long time. And now let's move on to the Canadian model, which is the CMC, in other words. And let's rewind it back. Before the storm starts, And you can see again, same situation, the storm coming from the south. The CMC also indicates a even bigger low pressure than the GFS. You can see it's way off the coast, and it's showing snow still in central Indiana. So a lot of snow that's going to be pretty much stretched out, and that's why it's not going to be too intense. But you can see this part. However, right here, the CMC has the Maine getting affected by this, so that's definitely something to watch, whether Maine will get hit by this more or not. And if you're wondering how much the Canadian leaves out, you can see a little bit more for Maine than other models. So let's zoom in on this. Again, the bullseye is around southern Pennsylvania. So at this point, southern Pennsylvania, northern Maryland seems to be the hot spot. This one's a little bit to the south of Pennsylvania, but still the general purple area is in Pennsylvania, southern Pennsylvania. So southern Pennsylvania, folks, you're definitely going to get at least, I would say, at least 6 and above inches. And you can see the hot spot is Western Maryland, 14 inches, pretty much widespread throughout. But it doesn't show as much snow in Ohio as the NAM. You could see there's a big difference, and I think the NAM is a little bit more accurate because I just don't think there will be like such a jump between 15 inches and 2 inches. New York City would be getting 3 inches, which is still decent. But I know people living in New York would want something more. NAM 3KM shows, this one is pretty much shows the bandings or where the convective features will show up. And this one's also very interesting because it shows up to like bands of like a pocket of 30 inches. If I could find that, like 32 inches, but that probably won't happen. But you can see Ohio getting a lot of snow, 7, 6, 8 inches, which agrees with the NAM because they're from the same family. So that makes sense. And New York City 3, Boston 3, Philadelphia around 2. So I would say for New York City, I would go with this model, and I would say New York City anywhere from 4 to 8 inches of snow. Boston, I would say 3 to 6. Southern Pennsylvania areas, I would say 8 to 12, even 15 inches. Washington, D.C., anywhere from 2 to 6 inches. So Columbus, Ohio, depending on which model is correct, but I'm leaning towards a NAM, so I'll go from a low number, somewhere around 2 to up to 9 inches of snow. That's the widespread in the model. So this is definitely something to watch. And if you're wondering, the European model, the last model, which is also very important to look at, is also on par with this. You could see southern Pennsylvania, again, the most snow, around 12 inches. However, it shows New York City having quite a bit more snow, 10 inches. So that's definitely something you'll need to watch. And Washington, D.C. would have somewhere around, okay, let's go a little bit north of it then, 11 inches. So quite a bit. Boston would have around 8.9 inches, according to the European model. So European model is again, so the European model, the NAM model, one of the best 2 models for forecasting nor'easters are agreeing. So I think that this model and the NAM model have the best handle on it. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to share the snow totals with you. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next episode.